Alright, I'm live. So, I'm going to just keep this as brief as possible because I don't want to talk y'all to death. And two, this subject has been done to death on various levels on social media. But most recently, the NFL just banned kneeling during the national anthem. And they have two main arguments behind doing this. First one is they say that it's a distraction. Okay, I'll buy that for $1 because the NFL does have a lot on their plate with players using performance-enhancing drugs and steroids, with players getting in trouble with the law outside of the game, and with the whole CTE and concussion protocol thing happening with people saying that the NFL's, football's not even a safe game to play, but, people are still going to watch it regardless. And the other one, which is the really juicy one, the fact that they say that the NFL banning the national anthem is, it's the right thing to do because it's unpatriotic. And here we go yet again with this. We are kneeling banning the national anthem because it is a distraction and because we feel that it is disrespectful and unpatriotic. It's not even about the national anthem, you idiots. It's not even about the flag or any of that. It has nothing to do with somebody being disrespectful or unpatriotic. What it has to do is with racial inequality, racial injustice, and with police brutality. That's why this whole thing started. And, alright, so let me get this straight. This is really what pisses me off about it too, is because you say that you get the players free reign or whatever, but the thing is you're banning kneeling taking the flag, kneeling to the flag, which is freedom of expression. So you're telling the players and the fans what they can and can't protest. Okay, so the NFL players, they can speak out against domestic violence. That's cool. The players can speak out against bigotry and sexual inequality and homophobia. That's cool. They can speak out against that. They can speak out against school shootings. That's cool. But you're telling them that they can't speak out against racism and police brutality because that's distracting. Once again, if you feel like it's about the flag or if it's about the anthem, then you're missing the point of this protest. And here's another thing, is that Colin Kaepernick, if anybody needs to come out and say something, it's him. Because this whole thing started because of him. So he should be the one to end it. He should come out and say something. He should make a public statement about this whole thing that's going on right here. What's up, everybody who's watching, by the way? But I just feel like I just feel like it's really unfair because there's players who have done a lot worse than take a knee and are allowed back in the NFL. Do I need to go through the list of players? I don't really guess I do, but exactly, they're just giving people another reason to kneel. But see, this is what's going to happen, and I hate to have to be the one to say this. What I'm about to say might be a little bit harsh, but it's the truth. One of these times, somebody innocent is going to get caught in the crossfire. One of these days, the police are going to pull over an unarmed black person, shots are going to be fired, and then guess what? An unarmed kid or some kid or a white couple is going to be walking by, and somebody in that white couple is going to end up getting shot and killed. And that's going to be what makes people say, okay, now this is going too far. Somebody innocent is going to have to get hurt or get killed who's not black. That's pretty much what I'm saying about this. But like I said, it's just a shame you get the NFL has a say as to what the players can and can't speak up about. That, to me, that makes absolutely no sense. And I don't really speak on these topics too much. It's because I don't want people saying, you're a hotep, or you're a social justice warrior. You don't really care about these topics. Yes, I do, because I'm an American. And whether it be, like I said, whether it be about racism, bigotry, anti-Semitism, I'll take it there. Whether it be about homophobia, sexual discrimination, school shootings, or anything along those lines. If you're an American, these are issues that American people deal with every day. So, just to be fair, that should be like racism. It should be roped right on the same lines as that. And yeah, you're right. They are making America great again. But I feel like the two people who do need to say something the most are President Trump and Colin Kaepernick. They're the two people who need to say something the most. But like I said, change isn't going to happen until somebody really innocent does die in the crossfire. Because look at all the recent school shootings. Like, the majority of the school shooters are young white males. And if you've seen them, you see it all the time on TV, you see it all the time on CNN. What's the number one thing that they say? A young white male suspect has been taken into custody. Keywords, taken into custody. The police have proved that regardless of your skin color, you can take somebody into custody, whether they are armed or unarmed. And then a lot of people say, well, they might have a gun, they might have shot innocent people, but when the police showed up, they didn't resist arrest. Really? Okay, so the fact that somebody innocent shot up a school, and the fact that they didn't resist arrest makes them able to walk away. Let's just say, what if it was a young black male who shot up a school? Do you think that the police will be carrying him out in handcuffs? No. He's going to look like Swiss cheese when the police are done with his ass. It's a damn shame that you can be a certain color and walk away in handcuffs, but if you the other color, you fear for your life. Hell, I fear for the life on routine traffic stops. Hell, it don't mean that I did anything wrong. A lot of people say, well, I don't know why you're so afraid of the police. If you didn't do anything wrong, you shouldn't have anything to be afraid of. False. Because a lot of, the past, all right, let's just say from 2012 till now. Look at how many, let's see, I think it was Philando Castile who was, not Philando, it was either Eric Garner or Philando Castile was the one who got shot in the car. I think he did have a weapon, but it was registered to him, but he did not have it out. He did not have this weapon drawn, but he still was murdered anyway. And the guy who got shot in his grandmother's backyard 20 times, you can hear the police said, "Drop your weapon," and he held up a cell phone. The police officer said, "Gun," and then they opened fire on him. They fired 5 rounds at him, and he dropped to his knees and dropped the cell phone. And then the police proceeded to fire 15 more rounds into his back while he was already on the ground. Last time I checked, if you are face down on the ground with your hands on the ground, you are no longer a threat to the police officer. So that shouldn't give them a right to open fire on somebody who's no longer a threat to them. But that's overkill. But you have somebody who shoots up a church, shoots up a school, and shoots up a movie theater, and they get to walk out in handcuffs without a scratch on them. That's the whole reason behind the protest, is that people are not being treated fair. And if you think that it's about if you still think it's about being disrespectful, unpatriotic, if you still think that it's about the flag or the anthem, then you're missing the entire point of the protest. But that's pretty much all I got to say about this. Oh yeah, thank you guys for watching.